Put my little microphone. Okay, so Luca is my young horse. He has never done work in hand, so I'm going to show you how I'm going to start training him to do work in hand. And we start with groundwork. So he's not perfectly level, but I want his head to come down. Good. So in groundwork, in straightness training, we use this cavison because we want to be able to access lateral bend from the pole. And we can do that, good boy, from the middle plane here. Often with a snaffle or another kind of bit, we get over bending in the neck, and we just want to talk to the pole, because if we can talk there, then we can access even the spine all the way back. Good boy. Oh, that's so good. Good boy. So I am just checking, will he give me, kind of like a pilot check, can he give me, to see the stelling here? Beautiful. Good boy. And he is, walk on. Thank you. And it's kind of like the Geico. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you put your head down? If he can't put his head down, he's likely not stepping enough. So we want LFS, lateral bend, forward down tendency, because they're calm, and stepping under. He is on the forehand. That's just a necessary evil in the beginning. Good boy. Good. Good man. And we do a whole circle. The circle is the easiest way, the first way, the easiest way. That's why we do so many in dressage, to get the inside hind leg. And what we're going to do, because he knows, that was not a good halt. That was better. He knows how to do haunches in. We can use that to our advantage when we're teaching him work in hand. So work in hand introduces the outside rein, which is what allows us to more effectively do shoulder in. Because shoulder in is not about bringing the head in, it's about bringing the shoulders in relation to the body. So when you first start work in hand, eventually, you can't really see it, but I should be where my body would be if I'm riding him. And my hands will basically be in a kind of riding position, but lower. And so we can teach the horse before we ever ride what the rein aids mean. And because we teach them the exercises in groundwork first, we give them new aids in work in hand a little bit, and then we can scaffold that and teach them with the rider. So we don't start right here. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but in straightness training, we start by being in the groundwork position. So now, good boy, I have the rein, I have the outside rein because I have my whip hand, which I would normally have anyway, and I'm a little bit farther away. This rein is too long. There we go, good boy. And so it teaches him, so I can, and it's almost like lunging too, like I can even practice more of a lunging feel and see, can he keep in self-carriage when I'm this far away? And eventually I can be 2 feet away, and then 3 feet away, and then 6 feet or whatever. So I'm just extending kind of groundwork ideas in work in hand here. And he's got it, good boy. And we really want the horse, this outside rein, we want the horse to fill it out, which comes from stepping. I know the flies are getting you. If they can't do forward down, if you let the reins go a little bit and they don't do forward down, then we know we are forcing, good boy, forcing a frame, which we don't want to do. Now in grade 1 work in hand, we go into the groundwork position for haunches in, which is what I'm going to do now. So this is very familiar. He's counterbent. Good boy. And so we go up here and we explain. Oh, it's no different than when we did groundwork. Good boy. And he has passed groundwork grade 1, so he understands. No, we just totally lost it. Here, good boy. And he got it back, so I'm going to reward him. You're so great. What a good boy. And then we ask again, can you do? Yeah, what a good boy. Walk on. And he's doing really well. He seems to get it. And you can, now we're off. Get off. Nope, but go forward. You can do this with a friend where you hold the bridle in your hands and they're behind you, kind of like a rider. He's scared of something over here. Good boy. There we go. All right, he's just going to fall into me. But you can take turns as the rider of the horse and see how weird it feels. Keep going. He's like, what do you want from me? Thank you. Good. Good. You don't want to go that far over here. Yeah, this is the scary corner. So where he's not reacting to the half halt on the inside rein, which says, can you put your head down? So I'm going to go back to groundwork. Isn't that great? I think it's great. I'll tell you what I think. Yeah, it's great. And now the flies are eating you. Okay, so we did haunches in, now we'll do shoulder in. But if you do this with a person, you can see how weird it is to trust that you need to go forward. All right, now this is shoulder in. And we want to do this with this outside rein. He's doing great. Now he's falling. Yes, good boy. What a good boy. He likes belly scratches. Good boy. So he fell. That's what horses do. But he also understands like I don't know if he understands. I'm just rewarding him. He put himself in the position. So good boy. And now, again, this is how you learn how to hold the reins, because you don't have to really worry about the outside rein. I'm going back. And LFS is almost good boy. And again, can you give me? And I want it to come from this hind leg. Yes, coming under like this. Good boy. Yes. But we lost the forward. Walk on. Walk on. Good. Yeah. And then we ask, can you put your head down? Oh, I loved it. Good boy. Very cool. And so now we'll go the other way. We'll do the exact same thing. In the script, we do like a half circle here. Yeah, we'll just do kind of the script. Walk on. Keep going. Fill this rein. Yes. Good. Good. Yeah. And then a halt is a series of half halt, half halt, half halt, kind of. That was not good. That's okay. I don't mind. It's the first time you've done all of this, right? Which seems it's literally baby steps. So hold on, not on my microphone. Can you put your head down? Good boy. And then go this way. Good. All right, ready? Walk on. And we never use the reins to pull the horse into forward. We always want to use us going forward, our energy from our hips going forward, and the whip to back it up. Okay, so can you hear me? Yeah, good. Good. Yes, I love it. And then we get the reins even and we go into the groundwork position. And a lot of my recent working hand videos with Jackie and Firefly, good boy. Give me that hip right there. Yes, good. And then he fell on the shoulder. And then when he gets it back, I'll make it really clear. Good boy. But you gotta go. Walk on. Like, oh. Walk on. Walk on. Boop, boop. You gotta think about it. Walk on. Luca does not care about the whip. If I did this with Firefly years ago, walk, walk, walk on. Good. Okay, one step, fine. If I had done this with Firefly years ago, he would have been in the next county. But Luca just doesn't care about the whip. Good boy. So we reward the slightest try. And this was faster, much better. Good boy. And I'm going to reward. I should have rewarded that, but yes, good boy. When I saw his hip come in. And if you've seen the drone videos that I've done, the hips of the horse are way wider than the shoulders, so you don't need a lot for haunches in. And the other thing about haunches in is that we want the haunches to come in but still go forward. We don't want the haunches like this going sideways. That's not weight bearing. You have the cutest little nose. You're so beautiful looking at the scary corner. All right, so again, can we get the forward down? Good boy. Yep. And this way? Nope. Yep, this is the right answer. Walk on. My mare Jackie. Walk on. Would not, when I first got her, would not, good boy. Yes, good. Would not walk when I walked backwards. Get off this shoulder a little. Good, yeah. So keep going. Walk on. Walk on. You good? Walk. Thank you. She would not walk, so I'm not surprised that he has problems. Oh, I went a little too deep in this corner because he does. They all they live out there. But okay, again, we're in. Now he's speeding up. All right, can you give me that relax? Yeah, like that. We want him to feel it and let go in his pole. And that's what gives us this lateral bend, which brings the hip under, which allows us to access the inside hind leg. Good boy. Okay, and then we're going to ask again. So shoulder in comes more from, can you give me that shoulder? Yes. And then this inside hind leg. Yes. So good, so good. I love it. Good job, buddy. Good job. Yes, I know you like the belly rubs. His little snout. Good boy. Very good. That's fine. All right, so then we go back. And then again, we invite him and say, can you follow me? Yes. And we don't want to overdo it. We almost, I mean, in grade 1, shoulder 4 is fine. Yes. So good. So good. Oh, and I'm even like farther back than I thought I would be. Really nice. Good boy. And then can we get the forward down? Nice. A little counter bent, but that's okay. So good. And we will end a little half circle here. Good. Let's see if I can get a better halt. So the halt is a reflection of the balance before when they're walking. And so, all right, I like that. That was wonderful. That was a great first work in hand. I hope my microphone worked. And this is something I need to be more disciplined about. So I'm going to ask him, back up. That's pretty good. And end. Good boy. What a good boy. You're so cool. Yes, you're so good. Yeah, don't nuzzle that. All right. Awesome. That was fun. So that was work in hand session number 1. And as time goes on, we will ask for more steps, more duration of everything, and more quality. But that's the basics. It's all the stuff he learned in groundwork. We just do it with the outside rein and the position. Awesome job, buddy.